It's podcast time.
Oh, it's podcast time, Eric. I was telling you just before the podcast started that I was gonna bring just the handheld Switch because everybody knows Switch is for handheld gaming, and there's other modes, but I don't know what they mean. Like I'm pretty sure Switch just stands for switching between left hand and right-handed gaming.
Well, obviously, that's all you need it for. I mean, you got one hand, you got the other hand. It's gaming.
It's
It just hits that core personality and the core like principle of what it means to be a gamer, which is obviously terrible racism and sexism because that's what it means to be a gamer. And we believe that we should ban all video games here at this podcast.
I currently have a banned Nintendo account, so I can tell you from experience that it's a fine line when playing on the Switch about riding that gamer cred without having Daddy Nintendo cramping on your style. Eric, the reason
Mm-hmm.
I brought the whole package, I brought the whole sheboygan up, was because I figured maybe Dad and I can play some of the hardcore gaming Kirby Forgotten Kingdom together. It's two-player, and then you can like break out
Oh,
the little
classy.
Joy-Cons. I figure that'd be kind of fun. It seems like a pretty easy game so far. I have not found anything I can't do on the second try, and I haven't died yet actually. So
Dude, you have
you
to
know,
see, Alex. You got to get into those speed runs. You got to get that any percent no death speed run going.
dude,
Like
I'm telling you,
that's
man, Gormondo, he's pretty tough. He's a big apey boy, and he hangs out in the mall. Got to watch out for the Gormondos of the world. Do you know any Gormondos of the world, Eric?
I know one Gormando. He was no, that was Gorbius or something. That was the Master Gorb. That was a little different. Little Italy.
Oh, Gorbius from Little Italy. He had that movie, right?
Yeah, one or two. It's Gorbin time. That's what he always would say.
That's yeah. My favorite part is when he stares directly into the camera and he says, "It's a Gorbin time, eh?"
And then he rips off his shirt to expose his wife beater and golden chain underneath. Yeah, that one.
Oh, and his
Um,
his his voluptuous chest hair. Can't forget the
oh,
chest
a
hair. It has a lot of
whole
volume
lot of chest hair.
because he's using
That's.
condition.
I mean, I don't know if he conditions it. I think he lathers it up with olive oil.
The olive oil is it's a volume enhancing agent.
That is what
Yep.
they taught me in Italy. Alex, no, actually, on the topic of video gaming,
Yeah.
I actually have a funny story as well. So,
All right. Hold on. Before you
oh.
do that, this is Just Do It, a Dewey Brothers podcast. We're going to officially start the podcast. I think we forgot to.
Well,
I'm
everything
Alex.
else. I'm Eric.
And today we're talking about our favorite video games until we actually talk about the real topic, and we're
No,
gonna get
no, no. I don't think we are, Alex. We are. We rolled into this podcast very, very calm, very cool. That's right. It's still season 6. It's one of those. We don't know what we're doing anymore. But Alex, I was gonna
there.
talk.
Neither of us can get our stuff together. Eric, which is why you're gonna talk
Mhm.
about.
I'm gonna talk about Sony. So you know that film studio responsible for giving us one of the movies of all time, Morbius.
Yeah, dude, I'm well acquainted. I'm pretty sure they
Yep.
also own another movie of all time known as El Spider-Man. So,
No. That's Man Spider. It's a good
oh,
one,
you're
but
right.
it's okay. But so in that movie, it's Morbin time. But in Sony's eyes, uh, I mean, on the same note, of course, it made one more $1 billion. First 10 minutes it was open. Impressive stuff, honestly. Alex, will this podcast ever make that much?
I don't think we can possibly ever make one more $1 billion, Eric. That's so much money.
Yeah, but it's funny because we've already made one dubillion schmeckelbadoodas.
Oh, Eric, we print Schmeckel Badoodas over here at this podcast. Our sponsors pay upfront in Schmeckel Badoodas. That's what we demand. We have
Mm-hmm.
one of those agreements where we only accept Schmeckel Badoodas, and then no
And
one else does.
yeah, no, and so
Yeah.
all that leftover schmeckelbadoodah that you got sitting around, might as well buy some advertising here at the Just Do It podcast. Ain't that right, Bilo? Oh, he's giving me 2 thumbs up and a steamy turd in the corner, so that means he fully agrees.
Oh yeah, that's a good sign for sure.
So
Also,
Alex,
Eric, I know I just
yep.
got this in
Oh,
my ear. This is breaking news. Belo has just dropped a new hit merchandise line. Okay.
Ooh, is it
Yeah.
summer heat related? Because I don't know if he's doing well. I don't know how good this product might be.
Yeah. No, it is the skinniest of banana hammocks. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's ultra lightweight backpacking banana hammocks.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, those are going to keep you cool in the summer breeze. Also, just in on the Just Do It Dewey Fashionista line is the Dave hat, except we call it the Do It Dave hat. Okay, this thing, Eric, is it's as good as SPF 117,
Ooh,
and it
that's a
is
nice prime number right there.
yeah, yeah, and it's barely fashionable, but it's gonna keep your neck nice and white, protected from the sun.
That's what we like to hear, Alex.
Yep, and we're also
Um,
offering
oh
Eric
my
SPF
goodness.
3 Just Do It bronzing oil in the merchandising line. Okay, this is actually just rebranded olive oil that
I
Bilo
well,
picked up secondhand
I
from the docks.
well, I heard that he picked that up from our boy Lil Italy, but that's it.
Yeah, Little Italy we got it on the cheap because it's not legally food grade. So we repurposed it as bronzing
Mm,
oil, Eric. And this is
mm-hmm.
gonna make you smell like a delicious Italian pasta and give you that malignant melanoma that you were
It
looking for.
Hey, it gives you that tasty melanoma, makes you smell like a good old pizzeria, kills any lice on your body, and also, I mean, it just it gives you that super shine. Like you walk in and you're looking like a pale Santa Claus out here. After 1 hour in the sun with this, you come out looking like a gosh darn oiled up Arnold Schwarzenegger. Am I right? Or am I right?
Oh yeah, you're absolutely right, Eric. Then what you do is you stare right at the camera and you say it's Morbin time. That's
No,
how
no,
you're
no, no,
gonna
no, no,
score
no,
one more
no,
billion
no,
dollars.
no, no. You don't say that, Alex. That's copyrighted by Sony. We've already been over this. You have to
Oh
say it's a do billion time. Time to do the do, baby. Wait, no, that's the Mountain Dew one. We can't say
yeah,
that
can't
either.
do that.
You say uh slime me up and call me Sally, and that will do the trick as well.
Also, Eric, you want to know another? This is called a life hack. You want to know another super great life hack that
Does
you can
it
use Just Do
involve
It bronzing oil for?
sautéing different vegetables,
No, no, this is
including your
not a food
man
grade product, Eric.
vegetables?
You
No.
cannot. Well, one could call it sautéing your man vegetables. What you're going to want to
Mm.
do is you notice your chest hair is a little flat. Doesn't have that
Oh,
volume
you
that you're
need the
looking for.
volume. It's a
Yeah, you
volume.
need that volume. Yeah,
Hey,
you're about to go Gorbin time. You're about to go Gorb all over this,
yeah.
this schmuck. This
Oh,
schmuck comes in here,
hey, I
he
mean,
insults your family, and you're
oh
going to
my God,
Gorb all over him.
you gotta
You
you
need,
gotta boof him up.
you got to poof him up. So what you do is you get the Just Do It bronzing oil, okay, and you rub that
Mhm.
right in that chest hair, and it adds a lot of
Yep.
volume and color,
Hmm.
and pasta flavor.
Oh my god, you wouldn't believe. So I've been walking down the boardwalk once or twice, and I see some Joe Schmo over in the corner, and he's trying to pick a fight. He whips out his switchblade, and it's actually a switchblade comb, and he combs up his pompadour, looking all like a big old macho man. And obviously I'm a little intimidated because I haven't been treating my body right. I've been smoking only 10 packs a day instead of the skier's diet of 20 packs a day. So I'm not up to snuff to handle this Joe Schmo over here. Like, I bet he'll come in and take all of my linguinis if I don't. Maybe even he'll ask for a cannoli or two, and it's dangerous. I can't stack up to him. But I come in and I grab my Just Dewey Bros SPF 3 bronze and oil 6 in 1. I don't know what the other six are, but one of them's definitely bronzing. One's volume hitting up. So I smear that all over my body. Now, hey, Joe Schmo, he's like, whoa, whoa, hey, buddy. I'm sorry. I didn't know that you were walking there. And then he, sulks back into the darkness because he's afraid of what I got going on. My chest hair's popping. It's nice and dark and very splotchy. My skin is turned into a leathery raisin. But, that's what that's what instills fear amongst the boardwalk. So you're walking down the boardwalk, and you're like, "Hey, come on!" And then boom, yeah. If I didn't have Dewey Brothers bronzing oil, I don't know if I could have survived that situation.
That's right, Eric. You got to deflate his pompadour, pop it, if
Mm-hmm.
you will,
Mm-hmm.
and make him slink back off with a little, sorry, I didn't see you there, before he slinks back into the shadows.
And then, I mean, so I'm not that kind of guy. So I will say our bronzing oil is only for good acts. Like, you are not allowed to use this oil for evil. So if I ever see someone using some Dewey Boys bronzer oil, SPF 3, because that's all that's available to the public, out there in the wild, and they're taking each other's cannolis. I'm not gonna stand for that. That's why we have in reserve Dewey Bros SPF 2 bronze. What's better than bronze? Super bronzing. Actually, no. We have SPF
Silver,
1.
gold,
Nope.
golding oil,
Alex. We have SPF 1
platinum.
chromium oil, okay? That's just for us. We keep the people in
Ooh,
check. So
that's
we
special
slather
stuff.
that
Yeah.
on, the Pimp My Tractor boys and us. We rolling through the boardwalk, keeping everyone safe. Because there's one thing I've learned about the boardwalk, and that's do you know what's better than one macho man with a bronze finish? It's a good guy with a
What is
chromium
better than
finish.
one macho man with a bronze finish?
Well, no. The thing is,
Oh no,
the
Eric,
only
Eric.
thing,
You know
Alex,
what?
the only thing that can stop a
I
bad guy with a bronze chest is a good guy with a chromium chest, and that's what I always say.
Everybody knows that those are facts, Eric, which is why the good guys better be getting our SPF 1 chromium oil, okay? They're shining
Whoa. I don't know.
like
I
a
don't know if
star.
that's ready for market yet, Alex. I don't want to put that power out there. Who knows? It could be used for evil, and these chromium gods will be coming out and trying to steal each other's cannolis, because that is the unit of wealth in the boardwalk community. It's all about the cannolis.
Hey, Eric, I got a question for you, okay? How often does this happen to you? You and your guys, okay?
Oh, 20 times a day. That's just how it is sometimes.
You're out on the boardwalk, maybe some sort of
Oh,
Nugget
yep.
bridge, you see, okay? And you're
Oh,
running a dog fighting Italian style racketeering operation.
sorry. It's okay. Yep. They actually made a small game about this. It was me and my boys over on Golden Nugget
Yeah,
Bridge. They made a
right.
video game. Have
You
you
got a
ever heard? Have you
swanky
ever heard
name,
the
something like
Pokemans?
Team Rocket.
Yep. Have you ever heard of the
Yeah,
Pokemans? Yeah. They actually made this about me and my crew. So we were out running that very perfectly league well at the time, cock and dog fighting ring, out on the bridge. So Golden Nugget Bridge. That's what we did, and they call it Golden Nugget because
yeah.
hey, I used to roll with the Nuggets. We were cool, and obviously we were all shining like gold because of our goldening oil. We were kings of the kings, and yeah, we fought a little. We were picking fights, but it was all good. We had some ties to the mafia and the mob, and let's just say the policemen weren't doing their job because hey, they were in on it, like they were fighting for us. It's how it worked out.
Well, obviously the policemen were out investigating some sort of house break-in where somebody trained a gopher to go dig their way through the back of a house.
Well, they were also investigating why people were stealing $1 million bicycles. That's what I gotta say.
That's true. The only real way to, who could afford $1 million bicycle? The only real way
Obviously
to get it was to
10-year-olds. That was
go
about it.
steal a voucher. So what
Mm-hmm.
we've decided to do here at Do It Brothers Ducon LLC
What
is
I don't we are not Ducating right now, man. Come on. We're enjoying
Do
life on the
Brothers
boardwalk.
Industries has decided to sponsor select 10-year-olds
Mm.
with our chromium oil in
Oh.
order to go take on nefarious Italian style mafias. And not only are we going to do that, you're going to come down to Do Labs and we're going to give you one of 3 specially raised elemental dog fighting dogs in order for
No,
you to be
no,
the very
no.
best.
We have one cat too. We have one cat.
Oh,
You
that's
got to
true.
be
There
the
is the
best.
one cat.
And if you don't come back, and the trick is you got to send your mom some money every once in a while, and then she might,
You
hey,
got to sign
splurge.
up.
You got to send her a few cannolis every once in a while. She'll hold on
Dude,
to it for you.
you gotta give some of your cannoli winnings back to your mama. That's just what a
Hey,
good boy does.
I mean, if you go home, Nona's not gonna have anything cooked up for you on a special day if you aren't sending that back a few, a few little prize earnings. That's what I gotta say.
Obviously, you're 10 years old, so you're not responsible enough to hold on to all your winnings. You got to send some of those
No,
back to your
no,
mom.
but we will give you that elemental
Yeah,
beast, fight for you, and also supply you with a nice chromium chest to really instill fear upon you, upon the enemies.
he's going to be trapped in some sort of spherical capture device, some sort of capture sphere.
Nope,
Okay,
Alex, we
and then
got
you can use.
cubes. We got cubes here. They're much
Oh,
they stack better. They
that's
fit on
right.
our pallets
Yeah,
better.
but
We got cubes.
you can only
We
hold
call them
6 cubes
balls
at a
still.
time.
We still call them balls, but they're cubes.
They're
That's
cube shaped. You can use
it's
these capture spheres or pokeballs, if you will. They are
no no
cube
no
shaped.
no pokey is that Asian food thing. We don't do pokey here. We got those meatballs. That's what we call them.
Anyway, if you think
They're
you
little they're little
if you're
cubes, and we
maybe
call them
10
meat
years old or
cubes.
younger and you think you have what it takes to be the best like no one ever was, okay? If
I
you're
mean, you gotta train up to get that. I want to see you in the
yeah,
gym training up, and then I want to see you catching things too. And by catching, I mean, I don't know, these hands, fool. That's what I mean. Ha ha. Nah, you ain't gonna
now
be able to catching hands when you're training up.
catching them might be your cause, but training them that's the real quest,
Oh,
okay?
you got it. I want to see your
Yeah.
body fit. That's what we do up on the boardwalk. Let's see what else. Yeah, no, no, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. That's what we're talking about.
Anyway, come
So
to Dewey
grab your
Labs.
meatballs. We got your
Yeah.
elemental beast.
107 many colored artist pigment town
Yeah, pallet was
Kanto
taken.
region.
Pallet was taken. Yep, that's
Palette
also
was
true.
taken. Yeah.
That's a
Come
tough
down to
one.
Easel Town at in Kanto to just do it labs and pick up your elemental beast to go fight the forces of Italian evil that we may have
I mean,
accidentally
we
spawned
don't
with
like
our
them on.
wrongfully.
We don't. So I mean, it's funny. I forgot what we call the universe, but Pokemon ripped it off. I'm just saying it. Pokemon ripped off our lifestyle. Um, and at first we were calling the Poke Mob because we were out here busting the mob's shop and we were poking the mob. And they
That's right.
something like translation or something along like the lines of the keyboard, the N and the B are right next to each other, and they're just like, oh, it's Pokemon instead of Poke Mob, and then they added an accent because they wanted to feel all different or something. A whole business. But yep. So we were poking the mob back before it was cool, and then
Oh
they
yeah,
decided to
you and
make
your
a whole
bros were up
universe
on
around it.
Nugget Bridge. That was pretty tight. What was I doing? I forgot what I was doing back then.
Oh, you were out doing some crazy things. You were playing in like the what were those islands? Yeah, I don't know. You were like digging around, moving around little like boulders and things in the island. I forget. It was
Oh,
kind
that's
of
right. I was
crazy.
hanging out in the Seafoam Islands
No,
there.
no, you were hanging out on the chloroform islands. That's right.
That's right. That's where we got the chloroform for our non-nefarious business practices.
Well, no,
Now,
that's
see,
that's because
what
you
was
were
going
busy.
on was,
Yep, yep.
yeah. Well, me and my friends, we belonged to this team. Okay, we called ourselves Team Water Guys, and we really wanted to increase the amount of water that was in the world. We thought the world needed more water, so we were going to go harness
Hey,
some
hey, hey!
ancient
Just,
magical
just some,
powers.
just some hydro homies out in the business. That's what we do.
That's right.
We support drinking water.
And this team Lava Guys, okay, they were our rivals, and we hated them because they were trying to expand the land. You know what I mean? And apparently, not we didn't know this at the time, but there was also an ancient beast that expanded the land. And they
Those
man,
ancient
they
beasts,
fought.
they
It
run
was a
amok.
whole
They
thing.
run amok. See,
It was a
that's
whole
why
thing.
I went and I got myself some nice big old meatballs. The cube things that we store our elemental beasts in, our meatballs. And so I went out there and I wanted to catch them all. I wanted to get all these elemental beasts and make
Actually,
them
we
my
had
little
one of those.
babies.
We were working on one of those, Eric, in our lab at the water team. We just left it out so any 10-year-old could come strolling in and pick it up. It was
Only
called the
10-year-olds
Master
though.
Meatball,
Uh
and
huh.
the Master Meatball could catch anything. Just captured it.
Oh, I
I don't
mean,
know
yeah,
why we never used it on that ancient Watermon, but sometimes those are the big brain plays that go awry.
well, I mean, I also heard that you were the one. You're one of those science men. You were out there messing around, recreate one of those elemental beasts. I think the first one you tried to, you made what was it called? It was oh man, I forget his name, but it was like it
Yeah,
was
no, I
the one that lived up
remember
on
now.
Vesuvius there.
Well, it wasn't
It was
you.
like
It was we were making the second one.
yeah, you were making number dos, except in
Yeah,
Italian because we're Italian. That's right. Let's see. You were playing. Oh, that's right. That's right. You had gelato. One of those prime, the core structure of the Italian household, gelato,
of course,
and
of
then
course.
you had to make gelato 2, electric boogaloo.
That's right. We made Gelato 2 Electric Boogaloo, and then here's the problem. It got out, wrecked the whole lab up something fierce, said we were torturing it or something. And
Nah,
then the
nah.
Japanese got a hold of the story, made a whole movie about it.
Yep, yeah, sounds about right. They just take our ideas every once in a while, but that's what we do.
Anyway, that's all real stuff that happened. Yeah. How
Happened to
you
us.
doing on
Alex, I
podcast
think
time,
I
Eric?
think we need to drop these terrible Italian accents. Although it was
And
our life, it was a wild, a
hey,
turbulent
that's just what we
tens,
did back in the day.
turbulent tens for us Dewey boys.
That's right.
So far we have been recording a podcast for roughly 20 minutes, and
Oh, it's time to thank our sponsors, I think, Eric. I think the people want us to stop. Um,
well, I don't know if they do, but we should anyways.
yeah. Yeah, that's true.
It's tough though, because we were really just running sponsors through the entire episode already.
Well, let's see if we can remember some of them. I'll let you go first.
Well, I will have to thank the new idea from JDI, which is the Just Do It Industries, of the backpacking banana hammocks. That's right. Cup your banana and grape and smuggle your grapes with the new lightweight backpacking banana hammock. Great for all ages. Okay, maybe not that one. Great for all adventures, all hikes. Easily roll it up and put it in any bag or pocket, and you're ready to hammock with the best of them.
That's right, 0.2 grams. It's a miracle. This podcast is brought to you by Just Do It Bronzing Oil. That's right. It's
Mm-hmm.
not reject olive oil we got from a guy we know called Little Italy. No, this is the real deal. It's going to make you a bronze Adonis and fill out your chest hair, just like your Nona would have
Mm.
liked it. Just Do It
Yep.
Bronzing Oil.
Yep. So it comes from our same supplier of the USDA barely beef. Is that what we called it?
Yeah, barely beef. Yep.
Yeah. Same packing plant right there. So you might get a little meat sweats built into your body, and you know what? The ladies go crazy for it.
This
Alex.
podcast, Eric, I just
Yeah.
have some breaking news, is also sponsored by Just Do It SPF 1 chromium oil, which is
Ooh.
not legal in the United States, but you're
Oh.
allowed to import it from
Well.
Slovenia
Well, you
through a
have to do a
shell
little.
corporation.
Yeah. It's a little
And you
back
gotta
check.
pay
So
in Schmeckleby Doodaws. That's the only way to get it.
it's
But this stuff is gonna make
mhm.
you special.
It's Schmeckelbo Dudas, and I believe the proper tracking is from Slovenia to Cuba to Canada, and then someone ferries it over on a snowmobile over the Great Lakes into the U.S.
That's
Perfectly
right. It's
legal.
only
Well.
available for 3 months a year, but it's
Mm-hmm.
perfectly legal after that. Yep.
Obviously. Alex, we couldn't have done it without the Just Do It Dave hats. That's right. Cover up your neck. Make sure you aren't getting any skin cancer back there, but that's okay because you've already lathered it up with your SPF 3 bronze and oil. But this is more for fashion. Any fashionable man will be rocking a Dave hat in the coming months because Dave hats are on the rise, and you're gonna feel like a real Frenchman if you aren't wearing one of these.
This podcast, as always, is brought to you by longtime sponsor Homegrown Hops.
Mm.
At this point, they have done a lot of growing. Watch out, they're ready for some showing. Homegrown Hops.
And talking about drinks, we could not have done it without big support from none other than Big Rose. That's right. As the summer is in full swing, get your rosé cooler pops. Now they come in all shapes and sizes, like pop number 1 and pop number 2. They're frozen. They cool you off. And it's actually a new sweepstake from Big Rosé is that on every freezer rosé pop that you buy, you have a chance to win the brand new kiddie pool from Big Rosé, where they'll fill up your pool with rosé, fun for all ages and all family. You get to sit in the sun and roast, living it up in some nice room water rosé. It's nothing better than it, Alex.
That's right, Eric. Also safe for all family pets. Dogs and cats alike love wallowing around in the Just Do It
No,
X Big
not just do it.
Rosé.
No. Our
Oh,
name is not attached. Sorry, the
oh, I'm sorry.
lawyers
That was
said
a
no.
mispronunciation on the Big Rosé Kiddie Pool Summer Sweepstakes.
Yes, that is it.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. So get in on that. All right. This has been Just Do It, a Dewey Brothers podcast. Yeah, my wires mixed up there. That's us. We're not
We
affiliated with
no.
any of the products that Big Rose is shipping out.
I we
That would be a
we
PR nightmare.
we take their money and we are gracious for their support, but we do not
That's right.
fully endorse or support the said items.
This has been Just Do It, a Dewey Brothers podcast. I'm Alex.
I'm Eric.
And for the love of God, man.
Hey, come on, man. You gotta send it. Oh God, that was beautiful.